What's up guys? Today's video I'm going to be showing you how I moisturize and seal my hair. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. If you all have watched my previous video, I talked about just my wash day, showed you all my wash day using the Olaplex. So that actually, my hair it responded very well. My hair is like fluffy, it's still soft, like you can see for yourself. Let me cover up my mouth because you know when you had lip gloss on and then the hair likes to stick. It's just nice and has movement, it has body, it's just really nice and soft. Like my hair, if you could feel it, it just feels so soft. So anywho, I am actually going to be showing you all how I moisturize and seal my hair, because eventually I'm trying to think of whether or not I want to put it in some faux locks or just another protective style. I'm not really sure, but in the meantime, between time, you all know I have to moisturize and seal my hair. So that was a couple of days ago. I did my wash day, so now it's definitely time to moisturize my hair and seal the ends, because I want to go ahead and, like I said, put it up in a style. So let's get into the video. So you can use any moisturizer and any oil that you choose to use. Let me first say that I'm just showing you the products that I use, and what may work for me may not work for you. So I'm just going to get that disclaimer out of there now. You all know I love using my Canon. I use that a lot, but I have been trying the natural hair milk by Just For Me, and I know it's usually like a little kitty hair type of relaxer kit, or I don't know, I just wanted to try it, so I'm just showing you what I'm using, and my hair does like it a lot. So I'm using this, and then my oil that I'm using, which is going to be just a little bit. You can also put other oils in it if you wish to do that. Sometimes I fluctuate between my grapeseed oil, my almond oil, and just a whole few other oils, but this is what I use on my edges, which is black castor oil. So this is going to be my amla oil, in which I did a video on this a while ago, letting you know I got it from my Indian store, my local Indian store. You can also, I think, get off of Amazon. Ooh, just bit my side of my mouth. Anywho's, so that's the oil I'm going to use. I usually like to use the castor oil on my edges and just a little bit, and like I'm going to be doing a scalp massage for you all as well, because this is just what I do for my moisturize and seal. And then also going to show you doing my moisturizer and sealing with a light oil, which is going to be my amla oil. So first things first, and I did this like the other day, so I'm not going to use that much on my hair because I don't want it to weigh it down. So I get, let's see, I'm just showing you, it's out of pack. Again, you'll just use it to your discretion, and like I said, everything that I'm using you do not have to use, you do not have to like it. This is just what I'm doing. So I'm going to use this amount, and I'm going to rub it on my edges, and I like to make sure that it's covering from here to here, okay? And then same thing, same dot or pea size, however you want to say, I'm going to use here. Okay, I'm going to rub that in. I'm going to rub it in here as well, because y'all know I'm growing my edges back from like just years of, I don't know, like messing it up with whether it's the wigs, or I used to wear micro braids, so that stuff is not good for your hair. I'm gonna get another pea size and work it on my kitchen. I'm gonna show y'all what my kitchen looking like. Okay, just gonna rub that in. A lot of people tend to forget their kitchen area, and that's why a lot of people, when they be having their hair up in styles, they be having like BBs back there, because all that hair be breaking off because they be neglecting it. So get your kitchen. And then I'm going to put some up in the front. And you don't need a lot, so just remember that. Don't need a lot. Alright, so I can automatically tell that my hair is, I told you all, high porosity. It absorbs the products, and like it has no problem absorbing the products. So that's usually how you know that you are high porosity hair, because it tends to drink that product, whether it's conditioner or moisturizer. So I'm going to get a pea size of my black castor oil, and if you don't know, black castor oil promotes hair growth, so it also thickens the hair. So that's what we want for these edges. So I put a pea size just on this side of my edges, and bam, I'm done with that. It's already looking better just with the black castor oil. And then I'm going to go to the other side and rub all of that in. I'm gonna go to the front, rubbing it in the front. And if you don't want to do the step of rubbing it in the front, I don't know, like, you know, if you have any preference, then don't do it. Do what works for you all. That's the whole point of my journey, is to show you what I do, and you all can add to it or subtract from it. Now the pea size I'm gonna use for the back. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna get a whole nother pea size. There we go, there we go. That much. I'm going to rub all of that onto my 4 fingers. From there, I'm going to now go into my scalp with just the tips of my finger, not my nails, and I'm going to massage, like in circular motions. Oh, Lord knows it's been overdue, honey. And this is how I do my scalp massages. I've talked to you all about scalp massages and how they promote hair growth. You may ask why. Well, when you do the scalp massages, it increases the circulation, and thereby the blood circulation increases the hair growth. So you will see me probably talk about this less and less on my channel, just because I always do it and I've talked about it a couple times. But this is all the things that I do on my moisturize and seal days, and so you can focus on those areas that are more prone to, whether it's breakage or just, you know, certain areas. Now I don't go directly onto my edges, just because those hairs are more fragile than the rest of my hair, as I've noticed. So I just go and tend to go like near it, like right here. As you'll see, I'm really right here, and just until that hair thickens back up. But I can tell, like, when my head is getting massaged, like literally, oh my god, I can just fall asleep. And I do this a lot. I do this with my husband, honey, my son. It feels so good. All right, so you can do that as long as 10-15 minutes. However long you want to do it is up to you. Now what I'm now going to do is I'm going to get to my edges, or my ends. What am I talking about? So I'm going to section my hair off into 2, and actually let me push this hair back. Just going straight down the middle, pulling the hair here. Y'all look at my hair, honey. Alright, and so I do not like to weigh it down, so you already know that I'm going to be, again, using a pea size for each section.
The reason why I use a pea size is because throughout the week I will be moisturizing and sealing my hair. So though I may not use a lot now, over the week span of time, it will, you know, eventually weigh down my hair.
You can use more if you wish to. So that's a pea size there. I'm going to rub it into my hands, and then I'm going to rub it onto my ends. I like to start from like maybe midsection of my hair shafts, and then, or hair strands, and then rub it to my ends here. Being very gentle, because remember that the ends are the most fragile part, or can be the most fragile part, because it is the oldest part of your hair. So just rubbing that in. Making sure all the product is on there. Then I'm gonna go with a little bit of my amla oil. I turn the bottle over. And this is a light oil. I have that much on my hand. Rubbing that on my hand. And then also rubbing that onto my ends. Okay, so that's it. And I can already tell my hair is getting a little bit weighed down. So that is how I do my scalp massages as well as moisturize and seal my hair. If you all have any questions from this point on, definitely let me know. But again, like I said, this is how I do my moisturize and seal, and have been doing this for years using many other oils along my journey. But as of now, this is my updated moisturizing and sealing of my 18 inches of hair, honey. Make sure you all subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can be notified on all of my videos coming up, and make sure that you are also commenting on any videos that you may have questions about. And I will see you all later. I love my hair. I'll see y'all later. Bye, dolls. Mwah.
Underneath the palm trees, you